So, still learning apparently. The microphone on the camera, the levels were so high that all you could hear was that meme the whole time. So I'm going to try and re-record this. Hopefully this time it's good enough for uploading. So, hello again, welcome back to the CreatorOblivion channel. I am the host, Joseph, or Joe. Today I'm going to talk mostly about why it took so long as a follow-up. So this is what I'll talk about in the video. I'll try and do timestamps. I don't know if I'll be bothered though. So currently my computer is rendering as part of a commission that somebody asked me to. They're going to pay me monies for me to render their stuff for them. So that's good. That's always good. It's something I might try and push forward in. It could be a nice cushy job at home. It's relatively simple to do. It would be nice to be able to just focus on that whilst also focusing on this as a hobby. Now, onto that word, the hobby. Back when I did YouTube years and years ago, when I did my first stop motion animations with little Lego, they're like, the frame rate is so terrible now. But back then I loved it, and I still love the thought of loving it. And I hope to go back to that with this channel, because so far the past two videos I've viewed this as work, and I can't view it as work if I'm going to succeed in doing it, in getting more people's attention, in getting the projects done. I need to view it as the hobby that it is, and it is a hobby, and it should remain a hobby for the rest of my life, because otherwise I will see it as work. I will see it as I need that to get money to live, and that's not a good way to live. A nice quote from PhillyBoy is that he's I'm on the phone to him. I'm on the phone, and he looks me in the eye through the phone. Not really. He theoretically looks me in the eye and goes, "Hold on, Phil. Yeah, I need to get it done, but what do you mean?"
I can only really tell you what I see around me almost daily, and it's the language that we use when we're talking to other people about things, around ourselves or around anyone else. Language is really powerful. It's affecting people in ways they don't really realise. And one of the biggest ones that I see is the word need. Need. To need something. I need to go to the shops. I need to go outside. Realistically, you don't need to do anything, and what you choose to do is what will happen. There's nothing else to it. You didn't quite need to go and get the latest video game. You didn't quite need to go get the latest subscription. That wasn't something you need. There are very few things that we truly do need, and it's with this we should understand and not push ourselves too hard, because really we've got freedom of choice. We can choose whatever we want to do, and we should take ownership of it. You don't need to, but it would be nice to.
Yeah, no, that's great advice, and that's how the conversation went. Some collaboration right off from the get-go. I love collaboration, by the way. I don't know if that's been mentioned before. I love collaborations. Anyway, on to the next point of today's video, is that my project, the first project that I'm going to be doing on YouTube for this channel, it will be my phone dock. So at the moment I just have this. I created it out of thermoplastic, and what it does is I just there'll probably be like a little funnel thing around it at first. So as I drop my phone, it could just go, it could shake it, and then it's in there. It's quite snug. It's not thick just yet, but I haven't focused on it. I just got a rough concept to show off for now. So what happens is I put it in the little dock. When I come home, it sits it up. It sits it up, puts the charger in, maybe puts a headphone in. I'll say about that in a minute. So it puts the charger in and it charges up straight away. It's all connected up to my computer. So when it's charging, I can have it as the USB, maybe. I can put music onto it, take music off, put files on, put files off. It's the general idea. It will also have another function where, let's say I press a button and so first of all I'll press a button, it will lift it up, then secondly I'll press a button and it will go YouTube mode activated, and it will side click it. So I'll be using two haha. So I'll be using two of these little motors in the phone dock project. I may be using more, but 2 is the minimum. So for one to go like that and then the other one to go like that. So that's that project. I should have that done within the next week. It's relatively easy. I just got to make the stuff and code it. For me, the coding will be quite simple because I find coding quite easy. I've got a special ability where I can decode abstract reasoning really well. I was one of the top 2 in the country. Please tell me if I've already said that, and I will try not to mention it again. So that's that for the first project. Something that I'm not going to like saying, but I need to do, is that I'm going to create 2 pieces of concept art. Those will be out on Twitter and maybe YouTube as well, maybe with an accompanying video to share, and therefore they will be for the shared universe concept that I will be building over the next few years, or I've already built, but I will continue building over the next few years. There will be somewhere in between any of the story. They may be a crossover concept, they may be front cover concept, I don't know. But whatever I get the inspiration for, I will share. I will do it next week. Another thing that I'll be doing next week is I will be working out. I don't know if that's interesting to people. Let me know in the comments, I guess. But if it is interesting, then I will happily share a video a day of me doing the workouts. I'll be working myself up to Saitama's workout, which is, I'll list it here. Hopefully I get it right with the worded version, but there's the actual version. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I already know, so there's no point. There's 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 squats, and then there was something about 1,000 kilometers running, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to run. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm not going to do the running, and I can't film that anyway, so there's no point. I can't imagine watching somebody run for 1,000 kilometers or miles or whatever it is fun anyway. The workout should be good. I won't be able to start out at 1,000. I bulk up pretty quickly, but I'm not going to be able to do that straight away. So I'll probably start out at like going up in 10s over the next few weeks. So yeah, if anyone is interested in having me video that, I'm going to be videoing it anyway, because I'm going to set up a sort of time-lapse video yearly where I go, here was my progress for this year, here's my progress for the past 2 years, so on and so forth, and it will be like a compilation of each press up, each sit up per video, showing the tone and muscle build over time. I think that would be quite interesting. I don't know if anyone else has done it before, but I'm going to do it anyway. Another little project I sort of want to do is like a shaving stop motion, but I mean, I'll have to wait for my beard to grow out, and I'm not going to do that just yet because I've got events coming up over the next few months. So I want to look my dashing best. One last thing. Thank you very much, Tom, for your message. I know I've already thanked you before, and it was a while ago, but it still means a lot. My friend, it's Tom G, I'll link his channel there. He sent me a lovely message recently saying how he'd almost given up on being creative as a whole, but by me saying that I felt alone in it, and I think it's great that everyone's admitting that just because of a simple video I made, just saying how I felt and how others had felt, and that you're not alone in that. I'm so grateful for what you said. I'm gonna keep on hounding at you for more content. I'm going to keep hounding at you to better your content the best ways that I can. I hope that my friends do the same. I will be there for you, all of my friends and all of you viewers. I will be there when you need me, and if you need me, and even if you don't need me, I'll be there because I'll know when the time is right, as my luck stat is very high. Enough about me. Thank you very much for watching. This is the CreatorOblivion channel. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Why are you still here?